There it is.
And
Woo! This is
I also have the chats being saved too. So I figured out the technology, which was the biggest hurdle
that's
this morning.
that is awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much for your help today. So ladies, welcome to Virtual Networkers. It's Tuesday, October 1st, and it's lovely to see your faces today. We are still running the meeting as normal, even though I am running this through Zoom on my phone. For those of you who just came in, we were affected by the Hurricane Helene here in upstate South Carolina. We do not have power. We haven't had power since Friday morning. I'm keeping my camera off. I was teasing with the girls earlier that you don't want to see me right now on day 5 of no power. I have bathed, I promise, and I am brushing my teeth. So if everyone could go to the chat box. Stephanie's our co-pilot today. This is actually my last meeting that I'll be the president of for this chapter. So Stephanie is going to be officially taking over next week, though she's really doing a lot of it today because I have some technical limitations. So we're going to ask everyone to go to the chat box, whether you're a guest or a member of Virtual Networkers. You know what to put in there, your email address, your information. I am not, well, I probably do have access to the chat box. If I push around, I probably will find it. If I get access to it, I'll put my information in there as well. So we're going to get started with 30-second introductions, ladies. I won't run the timer because I have no idea where it is. So if we could just please keep it to 30 seconds.
Jill, I can run a timer if you'd like.
Yeah, I can run a timer. Do you want me to run a timer?
Well, yeah, you want to run the timer and I'll call on the people?
Yeah.
All right. All right. So I'll go first and then
I say that, but let me just let me
I already have mine up, Stephanie, if you want to use mine.
Okay, yeah, I have the timer up and now it's vanished. So Tina, yes, if you could do that, that would be great.
Tina.
Thank you, Tina.
You're welcome.
It's a group effort today. I love it. I love y'all. Thank you so much. So I'll go first. I'll ask Heather Fishbuck to go after me. I know most of you know who I am. I'm Jill Celeste. I'm the founder of Virtual Networkers. And I started Virtual Networkers in 2018 out of a desire to network from home, which I'm kind of regretting today. No, I'm just kidding. And it's wonderful to see you all here. If you know anyone who's interested in joining Virtual Networkers, or maybe that's you, please learn more about us at virtualnetworkers.biz. And it's wonderful to be here today. So that is mine. I will move now to Heather Fishbuck and then Stephanie Muscat.
Hello, everyone. I'm Heather Fishbuck. I teach techniques to improve your health. I use Chinese medicine, addressing the root cause of diseases to empower you to become your own best therapist and the CEO of your health. Use tools like aromatherapy, acupressure, nutrition, or herbs to reduce pain and overcome health challenges. If you'd like to have more flourishing health in your life, reach out for a consultation. And my info is all in the chat.
Awesome. Thank you, Heather. Stephanie, then Dawn.
Hello, everyone. As you can see, I'm back from New York City. I'm back in Maine, where I've on the fireplace because it's cold. I'm an award-winning nonprofit strategist, advocate, and owner of Bavera. And Bavera is a global consulting firm dedicated to empowering nonprofits. We specialize in management and coaching, providing bespoke strategies to help organizations enhance leadership, streamline operations, and amplify their impact. If you'd like to learn more, details are in the chat.
Thank you, Stephanie. Dawn, then Claire Harrison.
Hi, everyone. I'm Dawn Cervo. I'm a manifestation coach. I'm a certified mystic and a certified oracle card reader. And I'll be introducing myself during the presentation, so I won't take up much time, but you can find me at dawncervo.com.
I am so looking forward to your presentation today, Dawn.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Let's move now to Claire and then Elizabeth O'Neill.
Hello, I am Claire Harrison, and I'm the owner of Claire's Digital Creative. I offer virtual assistant services primarily to coaches, spiritual healers, holistic wellness practitioners, helping them with kind of all their back-end projects like email marketing, social media, and website creation and maintenance. And I will put all of my information in the chat.
Awesome. Good to see you, Claire. Thanks for being here.
Yep.
Elizabeth O'Neill and Ann Hooper.
Hello, my name is Elizabeth O'Neill, and I am the owner of Druid for You virtual assistant. And my expertise is in the area of email management and customer service.
Awesome. Good to see you. So glad you're here. And Hooper, then Luciana.
Business owners often don't feel confident and in control of their finances and find themselves overwhelmed by their numbers. With the right guidance and tools, managing your finances can give insight into your business health that you might not otherwise have. I'm Ann with Clear Profit Solutions, and we help online business owners build a solid foundation through expert bookkeeping and financial coaching that allows business owners to focus on growth. Schedule a free 30-minute consultation to learn more.
Awesome. Thank you, Anne. Good to see you. Luciana, then Jen Young.
Hello, ladies from Portugal. I am Luciana, founder of Finding the Bliss. And Finding the Bliss is a project that I created to inspire and empower women to be, do, or have anything that they envision for themselves. I equip women with powerful tools, strategies, and mindset to help them thrive in life, health, and business. I have all my contacts in the chat and do book a coffee chat so we can talk a little bit and you can find out more about what I do.
Awesome. Good to see you, Luciana. Jen Young, then Kristen Descano.
I love the little song. I'm Jennifer Jane Young. I'm an intuitive business and leadership coach. I help intuitive, empathic entrepreneurs, creators, and leaders trust their gut, get out of analysis paralysis, and take their leaps in life and business. I'm the author of Say Yes to Your Yes, How to Trust Your Gut and Take the Leap, founder of the School of Intuitive Leadership. And I'm just really happy to be here with you today.
We're happy you're here. Thank you, Jen Young. Kristen T, then Tina, the timekeeper.
Hello, I'm Kristen Toscano in Buffalo, New York. I am a quantum human design specialist, quantum alignment practitioner, and full focus certified pro. And I guide purpose-driven entrepreneurs to break free from the fears, doubts, and shoulds to put it all together in their own unique way, connecting the dots, cutting through the noise, and getting the right things done. My info is in the chat as well. Thanks.
It's so good to see you, Kristen. If you don't know Kristen, she's one of our chapter presidents. Go hang out with her on Wednesdays. All right, Tina, then Kitty.
Hey everybody, I am Tina Palmgren with Excelling Your Business, helping you go from X-Hell to Excel. I'm in Stevens Point, Wisconsin, and it's all about knowing your numbers. I mean, that is super important. I do not do bookkeeping, but I have programs that help set you up. I teach you how to run it, and it's super easy, and it lets you know exactly where you are all year long, not just at the end of the year for your accountant. And that's it.
Awesome. Thanks again for the timekeeper help. We do appreciate that, Tina.
You're welcome.
Kitty, then Laura Templeton.
My name is Kitty Coy. And when was the last time you found yourself getting in your way of your business? If you're like most people, it's probably at least a couple times a day. And it could look like procrastination, confusion on what task to do, overcommitment, lack of work-life balance. So as a former neuroscientist and a magnetic mind coach, I use neuroscience-based tools to help people rewire their brains for more happiness and success so you can level up and step up in your business and step into the next version of yourself. So my name is Kitty Coy, and I would love to chat.
So good to see you, Kitty. Laura T, then Kristen Kelly.
Good afternoon. I'm Laura Templeton coming to you from Bradenton, Florida. I absolutely love helping legacy-driven entrepreneurs figure out what to say to attract the clients that they want to work with. Yes, I say want to work with. How many of you know who your niche audience is, but you find that you're attracting the wrong kind of people day in and day out, right? That's what I want to do. I want to help you refine who it is that you work with so that you can attract those people to your business. I'm Laura Templeton with 30 Second Success.
Good to see you, Laura T. Kristen Kelly, then Amy Norden.
Tina, did you see me? I almost spit out my coffee when you said that. That was hysterical. I'm as a personal style and confidence coach, I inspire female entrepreneurs over 45 to create versatile, on-brand wardrobes so that they feel magnetic and confident to show up as the face of their business. And through this transformation, they really find out how they can shine brighter and make that bigger impact in the world that they want to do. Never mind. That's me. It's too long for 30 seconds.
You're good. You're doing good. Good job.
There's always something.
You can put more in the chat. There, you teased us. Put us in the chat. Amy Norden, then Eileen.
Okay, you could have used some of my time because mine's really short. So you could have just like overflowed into me. I'm Amy Norden, and I am an independent skincare consultant with Mary Kay. And I help you look your best and feel your best so you can do your best.
I love it. Thank you, Amy. Eileen and Rebecca.
Hi there, I'm Eileen Carrasio from Northern Virginia. I'm a consultant, coach, and nurse, specifically helping those in midlife and beyond create a clear path and a concrete plan for navigating the uncertainties in midlife and beyond. I'm also a best-selling author of the book, Midlife and Beyond, surprise, surprise, Living Consciously in Midlife and Beyond.
Love it. Thank you, Eileen. Good to see you. Rebecca, then Susan Friedman.
Hello, I'm Rebecca Lara. I'm a certified life and time hacker coach, best-selling author, and creator of Time Freedom Simplified. I help mom entrepreneurs build their business while working less so they can be a caregiver without giving up on their own dreams. My info is in the chat, and I hope to connect with you soon. Thank you.
So, Rebecca, I saw the picture of your beautiful daughters getting ready for school. So cute.
Thank you.
They're beautiful, beautiful. All right, Susan Friedman and then Bree.
Hi, I'm Susan Friedman. I'm a publisher and book marketer with Aviva Publishing based in Lake Placid, New York. I'm also the host of the award-winning podcast, Book Marketing Mentors. I work with nonfiction authors to help them eliminate sameness so that they can inject life and differentiation into their book marketing. I help them unlock the power of their book and expertise to grow their influence, impact, and income in a niche market. I'm Susan Friedman, and thank you.
Thank you. Good to see you. Yes. Bree, I know you were at the mechanics. Are you able to introduce yourself? She may not be able to. Okay. All right. Well, Bree, if you ever get back on later, we'll just take some time to have you introduce yourself later. All right. Normally, I would it's Bridget. Oh, Bridget. I apologize, Bridget. I didn't put two and two together. We all know Bridget. Thank you so much for being here. No problem. Just if you want to put your information in the chat box, Bridget, go ahead. That's our Bridget Rawlings. I didn't put two and two together. Now I know her nickname. All right, ladies, we're going to now move on to Dawn. Dawn, I usually pull this bio, and I neglected to do that before today's meeting. My sincerest apologies. But it sounds like you might have it as part of your presentation. So
I do.
Awesome.
I do.
If you can go 20 minutes, and then we'll open it up for questions. Would that work for you?
Sure. So let me just set things up briefly.
Yeah, go right ahead.
And I will.
Dawn is setting that up. Would you like me to? I know where the timer is now. Would you like me to set it for 20 minutes?
Sure. Yeah. Wait until she gets talking.
Yeah.
And ladies, I don't know how to mute myself, so I apologize if you hear background noise. If I can figure it out, I will.
Jill, usually if you touch your screen, then it'll pop up.
Okay, I'll try that because I can already hear dogs barking in the background.
So this
I don't think any of us hear any background noise, Jill, so don't stress about it.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Just fighting with my double screens here. So
you're good. Take your time.
They're not wanting to move for me. Come on. Come down here, little baby. There we go. Okay. All right. So I will share my screen. And going here. Okay. Do you see presenter mode or do you see full screen?
I see full screen.
Excellent. Okay, so you should see my little mugshot there. So thank you so much for having me today. I really appreciate it. So yeah, my topic today is how to manifest magic in your life, why your vision board may be gathering dust, and how to fix it. So if you're ready to manifest like a pro, I'd like to introduce a new way to vision. And what I do personally is I've gone away from a vision board because, as we know, they're great. They hang on the wall for a little while and then the adhesive starts to give out and then it, starts to come down and we put it down beside our desk and we say, oh, I'm going to fix that, and then we end up shoving it in the closet. So sometimes those vision boards collect more dust than dreams. So today we're going to dive into why your efforts may have stalled and how to turn your vision board from meh to magic. So let's get some real results. So a little bit about me. I'm an internationally certified life coach through the Beautiful You Coaching Academy. I am a certified mystic and certified oracle card reader through Rebecca Campbell's Inner Temple Mystery School and her other work. I'm actually going on a spiritual retreat in November for a week to Montserrat, Spain with her. And so it's going to be really life-changing, I think. It's going to be great, going to be fun. So that's exciting. And I've created a lot of vision boards in the past. And so my vision boards have ranged from that horrific neon pink poster board to the super artistic one on top right, like the scrapbooker in me was really happy with this one. I love this one. And in some years, I've definitely created digital versions like the two you see here on the bottom. And the little gold check marks are things that I've manifested. And I've done quite a few live workshops as well. So what is manifesting? So the process of bringing your desires, dreams, and goals into reality by focusing on positive thoughts, emotions, and actions. And there's several steps that are really important to touch on. And what I teach is it's super, super important to get complete clarity on your truest essential desires and understanding what you truly want. And that may not be what society wants. You have to get clear on exactly what it is you want. Then you have to have the belief and trust that it's absolutely possible and surrender to the outcome. And the two really important steps that people sometimes forget is that you must meet the universe halfway. You have to take some steps and action toward your goal, and you have to keep your vibration high. And what I mean by that is it ties in with that belief. You have to believe and keep your vibration high that your manifestation is absolutely on its way to you without a doubt. And that can be the real tricky part of manifesting. But this makes us more receptive to the manifestations that we seek. And, many of us have tried tools like vision boards, journaling, or affirmations, but we've just felt frustrated because we didn't see the results we've expected. And why does this happen? So today we're going to discuss 3 major mistakes that can block your manifestation efforts and how to fix them. So mistake number 1, many of us get so excited to create a new vision for our future that we slap those images and words on a new piece of poster board and hang it on our wall where we can see it. And then, as we touched on previously, you know what happens, right? It falls off, it ends up in the closet gathering dust. So this doesn't really work because there's lack of focus. Because if you create a vision board and you hide it away, it won't keep your goals top of mind. You have to connect with your visions on a daily basis, and this requires focus and energy. And a forgotten vision board doesn't create the consistent connection needed for manifestation. When you keep your visions front and center and connect with it on a daily basis, your manifestations will show up faster and will be more aligned with what you desire. So how can we fix this? So as I said, I actually have taken my visions off the board and put them in my day planner. So this is my early version of my vision planner. And what this does is it keeps my visions in a visible place and I engage with it daily. I feel the emotions connected to achieving my goals. And I will spend a few minutes every day looking at my visions and, of course, imagining as if I'd already achieved those goals and thinking about the tiny actions I may take to get towards them. So mistake number 2 is it's easy to just jump into the process of creating that vision, choosing images of cars and trips and that new kitchen and more. And that's certainly what most of us do, right? And this is a step that most people don't do, but for me, it's a crucial one. So getting clear on what you really want at a deepest level. If your desires are not aligned with your true values, you may end up manifesting something that doesn't fulfill you, or worse, get nothing at all. Like sometimes, as I said, we focus on surface level desires like material possessions, but what we truly crave may be happiness, love, or freedom. And the universe responds to your authentic desires because those resonate with your energy. And even though society says you're supposed to want a red Porsche and a beach house in Malibu, that's not what all of us want. That's not our true desires. That's not our true meaning of freedom and love and happiness. So spend some time reflecting on your deeper desires and ask yourself, why do I want this? How will it feel once I have it? And write down what truly matters to you emotionally, spiritually, and mentally before creating your vision. And mistake number 3 is kind of twofold. It's not taking action, like just making the board and expecting the board to do all the work, and then not keeping your vibration high. So like, you know, we create this board or whatever, and we think, well, I've done my part and I've created this great board, and now I just have to sit back and wait for all my dreams to come true. And, you know, vision boards can be big and bulky and take up too much room or make our environment look cluttered. And so it's only natural that they end up being relegated to somewhere that's maybe not so visible, like under our desk or in the closet. And then we forget. We forget to take action. You know, we forget to maybe attend that open house on the cute condo down the street. We forget to imagine what it will feel like once that trip to Portugal is actually a reality. We forget to take that action to start researching that trip. Taking action is essential. And the misconception is that many people think that manifesting means they have to just think positively and visualize, and their desires will automatically appear. But the reality is that manifesting requires you to take that aligned action towards your goals. We have to meet the universe halfway. And so there's a manifestation principle that says action bridges the gap between desire and reality. And it shows the universe that you're serious and you're committed to your goals. And every day we need to take one small step towards our goals, no matter how small. So trust your intuition to guide you towards the actions that feel right. And we may not see the whole process and how it's going to unfold ahead of us, but it's like driving in the fog and knowing that the road is still ahead of us, even though we can't see it. We don't know where these small steps might lead us, but we just know that this is leading us toward our goal. And then part 2 is keeping our vibration high. And why this is so important is our emotional state and our mindset or your vibration are really critical in attracting what you want. And if your vibration is low, you know, you're stressed out, you're fearful, you're doubtful, you'll push your desires away. And when you feel good, you send out a positive vibration that attracts opportunities and people that align with your goals. And an example of this for myself was I was trying to manifest a redundancy from my job of 15 years. And every week, I would turn the page in my work notebook and I would create a little section at the bottom and I would write, my position has been made redundant. I'm so happy that this has happened. I've gotten, a really great severance package, blah, blah, blah. And I could see it kind of starting to happen. There were signs in my company that things were shifting and changing, and it was coming. But it was taking we were at 18 months and I was like, oh God, I don't know if this is going to happen, But what had to shift within myself was I had to get rid of the fear of being without a job. And once I embraced that and I felt joyful at this opportunity that was definitely coming, it happened within a week. I was shocked. I was like, boom, okay, you've got a meeting with HR on Monday morning at 8:30 a.m. And boom, that was it. Shut your laptop, you're done, goodbye. And of course, I was hurt and shocked, but that was part of the process. But by getting rid of that fear, it actually happened. And I was able to embrace my new life of early retirement. So that's my little story. But this just underscores the importance again of writing it down, visualizing, and gaining that crystal clear clarity on our goals and desires. Because if that vision board is out of sight, out of mind, even the smallest things on our board will not be achieved. So just to review, the 3 mistakes to really avoid when creating your vision is don't just create it and then forget about it. Don't skip getting super clear on your truest essential desires and how you want to feel before creating your vision board or your vision planner. And then don't forget to take action and keep your vibration high because the universe will meet us halfway for sure. And the bottom line is that vision boards do really work, but we need to approach their creation and follow through a little bit differently. And that's where I'll introduce to you my process. And like I said, what I did is I took my vision board and I've moved it into my day planner. So in my current day planner, it now resides at the beginning of the next month. So every time I go to book a meeting in the next few weeks, I have to pass by it. It's always there. And I use a happy planner now. I had originally had this in a coil bound planner and I took it out and made a little booklet and put it on my desk, which was great. So if you take one thing away from our chat today, just know that there is a better way to manifest your dreams without having to shove that poster board into your closet after the first month. So keep your dreams alive and in front of you daily by taking your visions off the board. So you can create a regular vision board and let your dreams slowly die in the closet. Or you can fast track your manifesting results with my step-by-step system, the My Vision Planner program, and really craft a beautiful life with ease that is in line with your heartfelt desires. And so each of my students has brought some really lovely and amazing things into their lives because they implemented this simple system. And the photos on this page are actual images that I used in my own vision planner and just a few of the dreams that came true for us this past year. My husband and I bought a new camper and started having some beautiful adventures. We traveled to Mallorca and I stood in this exact spot in the middle, although it was very cold and gray the day I was there. And of course, we celebrated my redundancy from a job that I was beginning to resent and celebrated a very generous severance package that has allowed me to really focus on my business full time now. So now that I've implemented my vision planner method, I am crystal clear on what I want to attract into my life. I am able to focus on exactly what the next 6 to 12 months are going to hold for me. And I can pretty much attract anything I want. And over the years, I've come to see these manifestations as just part of my regular life. And then I realized not everyone can do this. And it truly floors me sometimes. Like, I live in a world where dreams really do come true. So who needs Disneyland? So this is just a quick snapshot of my 4-step system. I take you through designing it, getting clear on your desires, believing that you actually deserve what is coming to you, and declaring and being specific to the universe about what it is you actually desire. And so how can you apply this to your own visioning process and craft the life of your dreams? And so I have a special offer for you, my virtual networker sisters. If you go to myvisionplanner.co, you can use the code VN20 off at checkout. And so this is just for you. So, and that is all. So thank you very much. And I'll go back to the last screen if you like, and I'll put that code in the chat box as well. So.
Yeah, that would be awesome if you could drop that info in the chat box for everyone. Yeah, thank you so much, Dawn. That was an amazing, amazing presentation. I'm so glad I got to watch it today. So I'm sure some folks have questions, and so I'll ask that you raise your digital hand if you have a question, comment for Dawn today. Lord T.
There. Dawn, I love your presentation, and it just reminded me, like, my husband and I made our move to Florida become reality using vision boards.
Oh,
so like we had the whole post-it note thing going on, all the actions we needed to take over the time. Like we had the visuals and then we had the action board. I love that. And it's just a great reminder for me that we moved, and guess where my vision boards wound up? Under the bed. So it's like, okay, time to pull them back out. So thanks for that beautiful reminder. Great presentation. I really appreciate that.
Thank you. Yeah.
I love that, Laura. I manifested my move to South Carolina. So there you go. Similar dreams. Who else has a comment or question for Miss Dawn today? If you could raise your digital hand. Somebody has her hand raised. Maybe no. Oh, yeah. Jen Young, not surprised, Jen Young, go ahead.
Trying to find the button because I was trying to find something else to share with you guys also. I love this, Dawn, so much. I love how you filled the gaps in manifestation. I think so many people get so discouraged because they are like, oh, I put the thing on the board, and then we forget that it's a collaboration with the universe and we need to put it front and center so we see it. And I really loved putting it in the day planner, which I'm going to try. So that was really great. And I wanted to share a little extra something that I tried this week that I think, Laura, you're going to really love. You essentially write out sort of what your dream life is, and you put it into Chat GPT, and it writes you a story of a day in the dream life of, let's say, Dawn. And I'm putting the link here so that with the vision board. And when I read mine, I just broke down crying. Like it was so powerful. So I just wanted to share that extra thing that's been really fun, and you can read it every day. So I'm thinking now like vision board with my story and have that where I can read it and see it every day also would be super fun.
That sounds amazing. I've done the day in the life exercise quite often through an old coaching program that I took, and I do it every few years, and I've found them over the years and really read through them like, oh, wow, that's pretty powerful.
That is awesome. I love the Chat GPT integration as well for those of us who are using it.
It's got good and bad things. Hey, like sometimes you put something in there and you're like, that's stupid. And then it's like, oh my God. Yeah.
It's awesome. Tina P has her hand up. Go ahead, Tina.
I guess my question is, so I actually have a digital one, and it's my screen, not my screensaver, but it's my background. So I always see it every day, and it comes up on 3 screens if I don't have anything there. But I think part of it, I am working towards many of them. Haven't really gotten all of them yet, but that's okay. But I have an older one that's up on my wall in front of me, and it's I like the idea that you put the check marks on them because
Yeah.
I've done a bunch of these now. The one I've had on there the longest was hot air ballooning, and we did that in Italy. So that was amazing. Yeah.
Nice. And I do like digital vision boards as well, but I do find they tend to just fade into the background. They become background noise at some point. So
Yeah.
if you do have a digital one, I do encourage you to maybe print it off and put it in your day planner. Do something different with it so it's not just like a screensaver that kind of becomes digital noise. Like
Right.
try and really do something with it.
So do you do like a group, like a online training, like how to do this, like with a different group, and we can have
It's
people
an
all over?
online self-study program that I developed with, I did it with a beta round in summer of 2020. Like many of us created things then, and it was fantastic. And it kind of sat for a while, and now I'm just bringing it out into the light again, and getting some people to go through it again. So it's a self-study 4-week program. So you can binge it all at once or do it one module a week.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Love that. Love all these suggestions, ladies. And does anybody else have a comment or question for Dawn? Are we all set? Okay. We're going to move to announcements. Thank you again, Dawn. Amazing presentation. I'm going to watch it again.
Thank you so much.
when I can like really focus.
You
But
poor
I just, yeah, I do really appreciate your kind words. Thank you and your wisdom sharing today. Ladies, we're going to move to announcements. Just a reminder, our announcements are something that you need help promoting, or you have an ask, or you can do a shout out. I put my announcements in the chat box because I was worried that my connection would die. So please be sure to check the chat box for my announcements. Let's see here. I'm going to have Stephanie, if you have an announcement, and then Heather Fishbuck.
So my only announcement is some of you have already scheduled coffee chats with me, and thank you very much for doing that. I would love to meet each and every one of you one-on-one for a virtual coffee chat and get to know you as I take over the chapter presidency next week. So I'm going to put that link again in the chat.
Awesome. Thank you, Stephanie. Heather Fishbuck, then Amy Norden.
I enjoyed the session a lot. Thanks so much for that. I'm going to probably move it to my day timer. That's a great tip. My ask for this week is I'm going to be speaking, not this week, but next week at a Mama Genius online festival. So if any of you are interested in that, let me know and I will send you the information. If for any of you that are moms, it's got a wealth of parenting and self-care kind of topics that might be of interest. And it's going to be a valuable online resource going forward.
Awesome. Good for you. That's great. All right, let's move to Amy Norden and then Ann Hooper.
I have some October specials that I'll put into the chat. And also I have my private Facebook page where I'd love to get to know people better. And I also have my email and stuff, but that's it. I'm a little disorganized today, so I'm kind of scatterbrained on this.
I get it. I really understand. Amy,
got a lot going on.
It's okay. It's all good. We'll throw it in the chat box. Ann Hooper and then Bridget, I think if you could put yours in the chat box, so we'll go to Ann and then Claire.
I don't really have anything today, so I'll pass.
Okay. Well, we're glad you're here anyway. All right, Claire and then Dawn.
All right. Well, I have a little ask today. So I am working with a client who has developed a new energy healing modality. She calls it energetic reprogramming method. And it helps people remove blocks and limiting beliefs so they can kind of foster more deep personal transformation. And she is really looking to get the word out about this new modality and is interested in maybe being a guest for a podcast, or if anyone has maybe an online newsletter or publication, she would be interested in having an article. So if that's you have any connections, or if that's something that you do and you're looking for a guest, just reach out to me and I can get you guys connected.
Awesome. Well, she sounds really neat. Tell her to
Yeah.
come visit us in Virtual Networkers. We would love her up.
I will. She's in Lithuania, so I gotta work the time difference.
Well, you
but
know,
yeah.
our early 8 like our Friday chapter or Tuesday chapters, we got early AM your Eastern time. So maybe. Anyway, let me know if you have any questions about that, Claire.
Perfect. Thanks.
All right. Thank you. Let's see. Let's go to Dawn and then Eileen.
Great, thank you. One thing that people might not know about me is that my husband and I were in a long distance relationship for 10 years before we were finally able to live together and be together. And so many years ago, to help others in the same situation, I wrote a book and I also have a course. So I'm just going to drop my Thinkific course in the chat, and there you can find both my Going the Distance course for people in long distance relationships and my manifesting program.
Awesome, Dawn. I didn't know that. That's very cool. I love it. And don't forget, we do have that author book list in our roster. So if you want to drop your book title in there, feel free to do so.
Awesome. Thanks.
All right. Eileen and Elizabeth.
Okay, Dawn, thank you. Your information was helpful, especially putting it in top of your planner, and I have it by my bedside, but it's gotten kind of absorbed into the background. So thank you. I just want to, a simple ask is if you go into the chat, look at my Amazon link, read one positive review, which might take a minute, and then just put a like on that. It raises my algorithm for the book, so I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you. Great ask. All right, let's go to Elizabeth O'Neill, then Jen Young.
I don't have anything this week. I'm still working on my lead magnet, so.
Oh, you'll have something soon then. Good for you.
Yep, soon.
All right. Let's see. Let's go to Jan Young, then Kitty Coy.
I had a huge insight a couple of weeks ago as I was looking back on my business and trying to redefine my ideal client avatar. And I realized that 98% of people who come to see me are highly sensitive, empathic, intuitive entrepreneurs. It was right in my blind spot. So I am walking a small group through a beta program from October to December. So I'm looking for highly sensitive, intuitive, empathic entrepreneurs, leaders, coaches, healers, guides. It's a really low investment for 3 months, and it's jam-packed with support. So I'm going to pop it in the chat. There's a link there that talks more about it. So if that is you or you know anyone that would fit into this, there's not a lot of support for empaths out in the world. So I'm excited about this. So I'll pop it in the chat.
Awesome. Sounds like a great offering. Thank you, Jen. Kitty, then Kristen Toscano.
I just wanted to share a reminder. So I'm an international inspirational speaker. I do free webinars probably 3 or 4 times a month. So I'll put a link in the chat if you'd love to learn more about just the things I offer. I also have a manifesting webinar that I teach that goes into the quantum physics and neuroscience of manifestation. I teach about connected relationships, communication, conflict, and how to de-escalate your emotions when you're getting to get untriggered. And then I am celebrating, it actually happened in September, but with my big trip, I just kind of lost September and forgot about it. 7 years in business. And
Woo!
so yes, thank you. And so I'm super excited about that. I'm going to be offering some deep discounts for the month of October. So if you'd love to learn more about how you can use neuroscience to rewire your brain for more happiness and success, I'll put a link in the chat about how you can learn more.
Congratulations, Kitty. That's a big milestone. Good for you. All right, Kristen Toscano, then Kristen Kelly.
I guess for me, I just want to say thank you. I'm excited to be here with y'all today. Hope to be back more often. Would love to have y'all join us on Wednesdays. This week is our members only meeting, but next week we will be back open for guests and other members to visit. And I think that's it. And also my coffee date link is in the chat. Would love to connect with y'all as well. Thanks.
Awesome. Yes, connect with Kristen. She's awesome. Kristen Kelly, then Laura T.
Oh, Dawn, this was amazing. And I think I have almost all the things in play that everyone talked about. But the one piece that I got was that like you let that negativity creep in and that like derails it. So I'm really going to work on that. So thank you for that. And coffee date challenge. So I'm going to send you all a coffee date, request a coffee date. So I look forward to meeting all of you if I haven't already.
Yay, good for you. Get those coffee dates. All right, Laura, then Luciana.
This was a great presentation. Thank you again, Dawn. Really inspired me to pull my vision boards back out and kind of realign myself with those. So thank you for that encouragement. Ladies, just so you know, the Brand Success Hub is open for this, for your opportunity to work with me in understanding how to utilize ChatGPT to improve your brand communications, attract the clients that you want to work with, and have hands-on step-by-step instruction so that you get you can grab the content that really resonates with you in a very quick and easy way. So check out the Brand Success Hub, 30-day free trial. Information is in the chat.
Awesome. Thank you, Laura. Luciana, then Rebecca.
Hello, ladies. Dawn, thank you again for your beautiful presentation, content, and aesthetics. And you just touched on a point that Laura and I were talking about earlier today in a different meeting. So that was really cool. So I am holding next week, the 8th, 9th, and 10th of October, the Reset Your Mindset 3-day workshop. It will be very practical, 1 hour a day. You will receive instructions and a workbook before to do your homework, and then we will get work done 1 hour a day. It's quite easy, painful, or not painful, sorry, painless. Not painful at all. And so this is the second time I'm doing it. It's going to be in a slightly different format, but I have done it before and people are very happy with it. So I'm going to do it again. And that's it. There's the link is in the chat. And if you're interested, let me know. Thank you.
Thank you, Luciana. Rebecca, then Susan Friedman.
Hi, thank you to Dawn for the presentation. It motivated me to want to go update my vision video. So I'm going to do that this week. I appreciate that. I'm excited to share that I am working on something new, a new mindful momentum box. So it will become a subscription box, but I'm going to be releasing a one-time box very soon as kind of a test. So if you're interested in learning more about how to gain mindful momentum using a carefully selected journal and other fun supportive treats inside and guided audios, you can sign up for my waitlist just to find out more. There's no commitment, or give it as a gift. Holidays are coming, so I'll drop that in the chat. Thank you.
Awesome. Rebecca, please hit me over the head with that because I'm going to forget, but I want to take advantage of that. So if you could just help me remember.
Yes, my pleasure. Thank you so much.
All right, Susan, then Tina.
Yes, thank you, Dawn. It was a great reminder of what I know and what I need to continue doing. And a big shout out to Luciana. She and I had a wonderful time together. I think I've met a soul sister, amazing, that we both have so much in common. And I look forward to meeting her in November when I'm in Portugal. So, yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it. And we get to meet Susan at the Sisterhoods tomorrow, right? So that's awesome too. Yay! All right, Tina, what you got for us?
All right, stop leaving money on the table. It's all about your fortunes and your follow-up. It's happening Tuesday, October 15th at 2 p.m. Central. It's a free webinar. It's a half hour. It's more like a demo meeting than anything else. I just kind of demonstrate the product. And if you have any questions, you're more than welcome to ask. It's all about not just watching your follow-up and who to follow up with, but also tracking your own habits. So knowing what can move the needle. And what I love about my system is everything is customizable exactly to what you need.
Well, sounds awesome. Thank you so much. All right, Tina, did I get everybody? If I haven't, please holler. No one's hollering, so that's good news. Well, ladies, this is my last meeting as your chapter president, as I now pass the reins officially to Stephanie Muscat. Stephanie has graciously offered to, well, she was volunteered. But anyway, she's agreed to put the replay in the chat box transcript into Mighty Networks. And that space is now called Stephanie's Tuesday Replays. I changed it this morning. So be sure to look there for that. And just a reminder that Marcy Hawkinson will be launching her new chapter this week. That starts Thursdays at 1 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. UK. So she's having coffee date parties. So if you want to come by and just give her some love on her first meeting, I know she'd appreciate that. And then on Monday, which is I think the 6th or the 7th, I'm sorry, I don't have a calendar in front of me, but whatever Monday's date is, Christy Crippen is opening her new chapter. That's noon Eastern, 5 p.m. UK. She's also doing a coffee date party. And remember, for the coffee date parties, these count for the coffee date challenge. So you not only can get some points accrued, but you can also just support Christy and Marcy as they start their new chapters. And then I will still be here next week, but Stephanie will be the leader. And that means that we have a new Zoom link. That Zoom link is in Mighty Networks, and now I'm stressing out about how I'm going to email this to you all. We'll figure it out. I am limping along here without power, but we will figure it out. I will not leave you stranded. I promise. Stephanie and I will put our brains together.
Yes.
Yes. So, but just know it's a new Zoom link, and please keep your eyes peeled for emails, Mighty Network messages, etc., so that you don't wonder where the heck you're going. Does that make sense? Stephanie, do you have anything you wanted to add?
No, you touched on the one thing that I wanted to remind all of the ladies about was that it is a new Zoom link next week. And in between now and then, in between Jill and I, we will get as many reminders out to you with that new link as possible. And it is already in Mighty Networks.
Yeah.
So I know that it already lives there, and that's the easiest place to go.
Yeah, it is in the calendar because Carrie McWhorter does our calendar for us, and she has updated it there. It is under the Zoom link space in Mighty Networks as well. It is also in the Monday newsletter. So there's different places. I don't know, Stephanie, are you able to drop that link in here now?
I am. I just dropped it in next. So if you want to copy and paste it into your calendar, it's in there.
Awesome. That should help as well. So
please
take note of that. Yeah, it'll be in the chat box. So ladies, again, thank you so much for your patience and grace with me today. What a way to end my tenure as a chapter president. But I will see you next week, nevertheless. And I'm sending you all lots of love. And please keep the Carolinas in your prayers if you're the praying kind, because there's it's pretty apocalyptic up here. But we shall persevere. And I'm sending you all so much love. So I'll see you all next week. Take care.